Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshurunmritam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome to our ISKCONBURLA official YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss Nectar of Instruction, number 4. It says, Dadati Patigunahadi Bohemakhati Pachati Bhakte Bhajati Chaiva Sadvida Pitalakshanam. That means offering gifts in charity, accepting charitable gifts, revealing one's mind in confidence, inquiring confidentially, accepting prasad and offering prasad are the 6 symptoms of love shared by one devotee and another. This is the exchange of love. In this verse, Rupa Goswami explains how to perform devotional activities in the association of other devotees. There are 6 kinds of activities, as stated above. So, an experienced devotee explains, and an inexperienced devotee learns from him. This is Guhyam Akhyadi Pachati. When a devotee distributes prasad, remnants of food offered to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, in order to maintain our spirit of devotional service, we must accept this prasad as the Lord's grace received through the pure devotee. We should also invite pure devotees to our home, offer them prasad, and be prepared to please them in all aspects. This is called Bhakte Bhajati Chaiva. So even in ordinary social activities, these 6 types of dealings between 2 loving friends are absolutely necessary. For instance, when one businessman wishes to contact another businessman, he arranges a feast in a hotel with drinks. And over the feast, he openly expresses what he wishes to do. He then inquires from his business friend how he should act, and sometimes presents are exchanged. So whenever there is a dealing of a priti or love in intimate dealings, these 6 activities are executed. In the previous verse, Rupa Goswami advised that one should renounce worldly association and keep company with the devotees. Sangatagat Satavrute. So, the International Society for Krishna Consciousness has been established to facilitate these 6 kinds of loving exchanges between devotees. This society was started single-handedly, but because people are coming forward and dealing with the give and take policy, the society is now expanding all over the world. We are glad that people are donating very liberally to the development of the society activities, and people are also eagerly accepting whatever humble contribution we are giving them in the shape of books and magazines dealing strictly with the subject matter of Krishna consciousness. We sometimes hold Hare Krishna festivals and invite life members and friends to participate in the feasting by accepting prasad. Although most of our members come from the higher ranks of society, they nonetheless come and take whatever little prasad we are able to offer them. Sometimes the members are supporters inquire, members and supporters inquire very confidentially about the methods of performing devotional service, and we try to explain them in this way. Our society is successfully spreading all over the world, and the intelligentsia of all the countries is gradually appreciating our Krishna conscious activities. The life of the Krishna conscious society is nourished by these 6 types of loving exchange among the members. Therefore, people must be given the chance to associate with the devotees of ISKCON, because simply by reciprocating in the 6 ways mentioned above, an ordinary man can fully revive his dormant Krishna consciousness. And in fact, our this transmission of this Vedic knowledge is also provides these 6 types of exchanges. You can hear about this, and you can also give a reply in comment box. And You can also, if you like, you can donate also our ISKCONBURLA official YouTube channel. You can donate. And we are also giving prasad also on Sunday programs. And also, if you like, we can also send prasad to you. And in this way, we are also developing our friendship. It is stated in Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya 22nd chapter, text 107. Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sadhya Kabunha Savanadi Suddha Chitte Karai Ude. That when pure love of Krishna is eternally established in the hearts of living entities, it is not something to be gained from another source. When the heart is purified by hearing and chanting, the living entity naturally awakens. Since Krishna consciousness is inherent in every living entity, everyone should be given a chance to hear about Krishna. Simply by hearing and chanting Sravan Kirtanam, one's heart is directly purified, and one's original Krishna consciousness is immediately awakened. Krishna consciousness is not artificially imposed upon the heart. It is already there. When one chants the holy name of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the heart is cleansed of all mundane contamination. In the first stanza of his Sikhashtakam, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says this, Chetu Darpana Marjanam. When we chant the name of the Lord, how there are six effects of what Chetu Darpana Marjanam, like that. So many effects there. So, in this way, we see that in this regard, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur warns all devotees engaged in broadcasting the Krishna consciousness movement not to speak to the impersonalist Mayavadis, who are always determined to oppose such theistic movements. The world is full of Mayavadis and atheists, and especially in India, because this Mayavada started in India, because there is a necessity. There is a necessity. And the world is full of Mayavadis and atheists, and the political parties of the world take advantage of Mayavada and other atheistic philosophies to promote materialism. Sometimes they even back a strong party to oppose the Krishna consciousness movement, particularly in Western countries. The Mayavadis and other theists do not want the Krishna consciousness movement to develop because it educates people in good consciousness. Thus is the policy of the atheist. There is no benefit in feeding a snake milk and bananas because the snake will never be satisfied. On the contrary, by taking milk and bananas, the snake simply becomes more poisonous. Kevalam Visavardhanam. If a snake is given milk to drink, its poison simply increases. For a similar reason, we should not disclose our minds to the serpent Mayavadis and Karmis. And that's why Prabhupada Maharaj, we honored Prabhupada Maharaj as Nirvishesa Sunavadi Paschata Dasdharina. So, the conclusion is that we should always keep company with the devotees, observe the regulative principle and devotional principles, follow in the footsteps of the acharyas, and in full obedience carry out the orders of the spiritual master. In this way, we shall be able to develop our devotional service and Dharma and Krishna consciousness. The devotee who is neither a neophyte nor a Mahabhagavata to greatly advance. Mahabhagavata means a greatly advanced devotee, but is within the middle status of devotional service, is expected to love the Supreme Personality of Godhead, make friends with the devotees, show favor to the ignorant, and reject the jealous and the demoniac. In this verse, there is a brief mention of the process of making loving transactions with the Supreme Personality of Godhead and making friends with the devotees. According to the Dadati principle, an advanced devotee is supposed to spend at least 50% of his income on the service of the Lord and his devotees. Rupa Goswami has set such an example in this life. When he decided to retire, he distributed 50% of his life's earnings to Krishna's service and 25% to the relative and kept 25% for personal emergencies. This example should be followed by all devotees. Whatever one's income, 50% should be spent on behalf of Krishna and his devotees, and this will fulfill the demands of the Dadati principle. In the next verse, Srila Goswami informs us that what kind of Vaishnava should be selected as a friend and how Vaishnava should be served. We'll hear it in the next verse. So thank you very much for listening to this lecture, and please don't forget to subscribe, share and like our channel and get the blessings of the Lord. Hare Krishna.